What's up, Williamsness family? We are back for another edition. Today's episode will be about single mothers. That's right. Last week was about single fathers. This week is going to be about single mothers. And this week has a special spin to it.
It does. Should we reveal that spin and let them?
You think we should just get right into it? I mean, it's going to be...
Yeah, I don't think we should reveal it. Let's make them wait.
Okay,
and listen. Y'all gonna have to listen to see what it is.
Yeah, because this week is going to be, for me, amazing. This was a topic my wife came up with, and I was intrigued to know the answer we were going to hear. And now I'm really intrigued about knowing what we're going to hear, because this person is very open and honest and said they're going to be willing to talk about any and everything. We're going to excited about where the podcast is going right now. We are really loving it. We are having so much fun, arranging everything and learning as we go. As always, we have our special co-host in the background, Cece, and we are up and running. So we are about to call our special guest.
Kalisha.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
We are recording. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation and coming onto the podcast with us for us. Again, I'm here with my husband, Spencer.
Yes, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. We have our always in the building special guest, Miss Cece. She just woke up and she's eating right now.
So if you hear some noises, that's her chowing down.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, we are so excited about doing this podcast because we want to do topics on relationships from every aspect. And when my wife brought this topic to me, I got excited, but we didn't know if you'd be willing to do it. And when she said you would be, I was just stoked. So I'm ready to just jump right into it. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, so are you single or are you dating?
I am actually engaged.
You are engaged. That is beautiful. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
I'm engaged to my woman.
And what is that process of, what is the process like for you? Because we've been married now for 2 going on 3 years. Are y'all having like a regular wedding, or are you just like going to the courthouse? What are you doing?
Well, I've been married before, and last time I went to the courthouse, so I'm not really into doing that right now. I think I want a wedding. Mm-hmm. It's just with everything going on in the world right now. Mm-hmm. I don't know, and I don't think I want a big wedding.
Okay.
Like, I think I want to do like a ceremony, and then like you have a big reception. Like, I definitely want a party.
Okay.
Right. Like, as far as like a full blown out wedding from beginning to end, I don't think that's where we're leaning towards right now.
Okay. How long have you been engaged? Because I was under the assumption that you were single, but how long have you been engaged?
That's my bad. I thought she was.
It's cool.
Oh yeah, the internet. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, you got that. So it's been about going on. It's like a year. Yeah, so it's going on. It was a year.
Okay.
Yeah, a whole year. Mm-hmm.
Again, very, very. Congratulations. I'm excited for you. Do you have any children?
Yes, I do. I have one daughter. She is 7. She's gonna be 8 next month.
Okay.
She's really going on 18.
We know that feeling. What was it like when you? What was it like when you first found out you were pregnant?
Oh, when I first found out I was pregnant, oh my goodness, I was so excited. I wanted a boy, to be honest.
Girl,
I wanted a boy.
You ain't never lied.
Yes, I wanted a boy, but now I'm like, oh no, I needed my girl. God gonna do what He does. He's gonna make sure you get what you need. So I needed my girl. So now, I'm so excited. I love her to death. But yes, it was very easy pregnancy. I say that all the time. It was very easy beginning to end. It was very easy.
Is your child with your ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I was with him on the weekend.
are y'all still close? Or do y'all co-parent well?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Co-parenting is great now. I can say that confidently. It's great now. It's very simple. In the beginning, it was a long process to get here. Took all the the whole time she's been on this earth for us to get to this place. So this 7 years, but it's good now because we did get a divorce like right before she was 1.
Okay.
So in the midst of that, but yeah, it's great. It's great now.
That's good. I always prefer for people to be able to co-parent and, be able to work with their ex for the child's sake, for me personally. And I know it's not always the case, but I think it's better that way. Because the child needs to know who they are as a whole.
Mm-hmm. How long were you, single, like a single parent? Like, I know technically, you're single until you get married or whatever. But, what was that process like? How long were you, a legit, single parent?
That process was hard for me, and I'm gonna say that only because it was hard for me to accept it. One of my biggest fears was being a single parent, right? Like, I tried so hard to do everything the way we were told or the way it's supposed to be viewed. Like, you date, get married, stay married for a little bit, and have a baby. Like this quote-unquote perfect ideal life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the thought of having, we broke up, like I said, we broke up right before she was 1, and then, officially got divorced. And that was very scary. It was very scary. I didn't want to accept it. It was a lot of tears, a lot of everything. As far as, the parenting, I had a lot of help. Like, my grandmother,
that's beautiful.
She's like my mom, so she watched my baby. My baby didn't go to daycare till she was 2.
Okay.
But yeah, that concept of being a single parent, it was like my biggest fear. And then for it to come true, it was just hard. It was just hard.
That was one of my biggest fears. As a kid growing up in a single parent household, I didn't want to. I saw what my mom went through, and I was like, "Yep, that's not for me." Did you grow up in a single parent household? And if so, how was your relationship with your parents, and how do you feel like that affected you when you entered into a relationship?
Yes, I did. Well, I grew up as a single parent. My parents, they weren't together. They were married. They met in high school.
Okay.
They met in high school, and they got married, had me, and all that good stuff. But then they got divorced. I don't remember when. It was when I was a baby. So for the most part, I did grow up in a single parent home.
Do you think that's where your fear came from?
I do believe that's where my fear came from. I believe just, society, just what you're told. My grandma, she's very old school, very, Bible, and she doesn't hold back. So she has something to say, she's going to say it. And so that's just what she instilled in me. You need to get married. You need to, be married before you have a baby. You do all this. I believe that's where the fear initiated. The failure of that.
Did you date online before you got engaged? How did you meet your fiance?
Oh, no. I cannot do online dating.
For real?
No. I know there's some different. First of all, I don't like to talk on the phone. So I can imagine, just online chit-chatting, no. So, no, I met her, I go to brunch on Saturday, so I met her out at the event, and we, had some dances, and it was that from there, but, I never did online dating.
Okay.
We never did online dating. I can't,
It's
Yeah,
not for
I'm so
everybody,
sorry.
but that's definitely how we got together. I
And
would not have found him
I
if it wasn't for
know.
that.
I think you told me that. No, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't think it's for me because I'm so like,
Yeah, it's
I
not for
don't.
everybody.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. It's just not for me.
and now that
But
you've
hey, if you
mentioned
do it,
it,
go for it.
now that you have mentioned it, you are engaged to a woman.
Yes.
How was that transition from being had you been with men your entire life up until her?
Yes, I was. Um, yeah. So prior to her, I had never been with a woman, but my interest, like, I was always interested in women. You know, my mom, she's actually married to a woman too.
Okay.
So it's not new to me. Yeah. It's not new to me. I never, you know, it wasn't something like, oh, I hate men, let me go over here and try to do it. It wasn't that. It was just kind of like, you know, I'm kind of one of those people, I kind of just love who I love. Like, it doesn't really have a thing, like
orientation.
orientation on it. Like, it's just like, you know, I'm more of like an energy person. Like, you give me good energy, then, you know, kind of just move from there. But yes, prior to her, I've never dated a woman. And I'm kind of old fashioned, like, you gotta approach me. So, you never approached me. I don't know. The baby kind of stuff with her. So, yeah.
That's what's up. And since you say your mother is married to a woman, I'm assuming she's okay with it. How was your father? Did he have that attitude like, see what you did to my damn baby?
And your grandma, how did she handle it too?
See, my dad, let me tell my mom. Even though she is married to a woman, it was still kind of shocking for her too.
Yes.
We never really had the conversation, right?
Yeah.
We never really had a conversation. I just kind of came home and I was like, oh, I met this girl.
Wow.
What you doing with a girl?
Wow.
I was like, I don't know. We just go, you know, filling out a seat. And it kind of, it took her back. It took her a minute. She was just confused. Now my dad, my dad's a king. My dad's a king, and I still don't think he kind of accepted it.
Yes.
I think it's more for him. It's like, oh, you just following behind your mama.
Yeah.
You just kind of doing what your mama do. And I'm like, no, that's not it. Like, even now, I think he's very, like, he's gonna accept it.
Okay.
But, yeah, he's just giving resistance, and he's just, I don't think he understands it.
And your grandmother?
My grandmother, she's the same way. She's like, yeah, you just love who you love.
Okay.
She don't have a problem with it. Yeah, she don't have a problem with it. She's like, you love her, I love her, she treats you fine. As long as that's fine, when you mad, I'm mad. She's one of those. Very ride or die. I love my grandmother.
How did the process go as far as like introducing her to your daughter and like that whole transition?
Oh, girl, hell, y'all. Yes. So let me. So me and Karina's dad have been separated. You know, since he was like 1.
And an extension to that question, how did he take it? Because I don't know how I would take it if my wife and I got a divorce and then she was like, I'm with a woman. So how did your daughter and your daughter's father take that?
Okay, well, I'm going to start with my daughter first.
Okay.
Karina, she had only met one other person
that
I had dated. And it was a male, of course. And she had met him. And then, so with her, I was dating people, but I wasn't like one of those people where I'm like, I'm going to bring everybody to meet my child. I'm just not like that. And I'm very protective over my child. Especially in the climate we are, you know, it's hard weird.
Yes.
So, she had ended up meeting Tanisha one time, so I had to go pick her up. Like, it was definitely by accident. Like,
that's what happened with us.
For like a week.
Yeah.
And then I had to go pick her up, and she just had to come with me. And that was, Karina is very outspoken. So I feel like at first it was kind of like, well, this girl, she's always here. Why she always here? And why she always with my mom? When are you leaving? And she actually said that.
Oh, wow.